Oh god, this is scary. I'm just checking a few features, okay? YouTube keeps on coming up with something new. And quite a lot of things actually. Alright. Hi Gangadhar. Thank you for being a member. And I think you even text me on WhatsApp quite often, don't you? आप ही हो ना, पूछते रहते हो इसका प्रेडिक्शन नहीं है, उसका प्रेडिक्शन नहीं है। तो बांग्लादेश वर्सेस अफगानिस्तान का प्रेडिक्शन अपलोड हो चुका है, ठीक है। अच्छा, आई थिंक आप ही थे जो, अच्छा, जो आप वीडियोस नहीं देख पा रहे थे, मेंबर्स ओनली वीडियोस, और आपको लगा कि पेमेंट सिर्फ एक बार ही करनी है। वो पेमेंट एक बार की नहीं होती, वो मंथली पेमेंट होती है। एंड स्टिल दैट इज़ अ वेरी नॉमिनल अमाउंट, अ वेरी स्मॉल अमाउंट। सो आई जस्ट ट्राई टू मेक श्योर दैट it's affordable for everyone. Everyone. Karur Stampede. What went wrong for Vijay? Well, it was really unfortunate, but numerological analysis of this. It's a good suggestion, Kavan, but you need to understand, the stage my channel is in, and sometimes I'm just able to like foresee already whether the video that I make on a certain topic would garner views or not. It's a good topic, the one that you're suggesting, but I mean, I will spend so much of time in doing the analysis. I will upload the video, edit it. I'll make the video, edit it, upload it, but I don't think even 100 views will be, achieved. So thank you for the suggestion. I will try anyway. If it would be feasible, I will try to, upload it. तो इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज़ यार, ये मतलब मुझे नहीं याद है कि अक्सर हुआ है जैसे कि कभी अगर ओलंपिक्स चल रहे हो तो यू नो कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स या एशियन गेम्स चल रहे हो तो क्रिकेट के प्रति इंटरेस्ट थोड़ा कम हो जाते हैं। बट अभी देखा जाए तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं, विमेंस वर्ल्ड कप की भी कोई बहुत ही बम्पर व्यूअरशिप नहीं है। बट स्टिल इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज से तो ज़्यादा ही है। ठीक है, ओलंपिक्स, कॉमनवेल्थ और एशियन गेम्स की बम्पर व्यूअरशिप आती है, टू बी ऑनेस्ट। बट यू नो इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज इज अ blockbuster. It's a disaster, you know. Hmm. What went wrong with them in this Asia Cup? What went wrong? See, Kevin, when you ask these questions, if you are interested, I'm not forcing you. I mean, if only if you're interested, if you can have the jersey number of the main players. I mean, main players as in the ones who played the maximum games. Like in every tournament, there will always be 6 or 7 players who have played all the matches, all. So whenever you like if you are interested in learning numerology or sports predictions, what you can do from your side, the 6 to 7 players that were a part of all the games in a particular tournament. I'm not asking you to do an extensive research of an in-depth research. but at least the jersey numbers, you know, jersey numbers of those 6 or 7 prominent players, and you will get your answer. Or you can share the jersey numbers with me, and I will give you the answer. It's actually fascinating and really exciting. So when you have the jersey numbers, of the 6, 7, or 8 players who, played almost all the matches, not almost, we can say all the matches, you will get the answer. एसए वर्सेस नामीबिया का प्रेडिक्शन भी चाहिए आपको? यार ये तो मैंने देखा ही नहीं, मुझे पता भी नहीं था ये है, तो अभी तो टाइम लग जाएगा, बट सो पंकज, आपको ये सब चाहिए और आपको पता है कि मैच की हाइप नहीं है, तो मेरा कमेंट सेक्शन किस लिए है? मैंने कमेंट्स अपने ऑन क्यों करके रखे हैं? वहाँ पे क्या आप कमेंट कर सकते थे सुबह या फिर कल भी, कि आप किया ये सारे प्रेडिक्शंस भी अपलोड करो, ठीक है? या तो आप लोग सीधे व्हाट्सएप पे पहुँच जाते हो, कॉल्स लगाने लग जाते हो, और यहाँ मैंने कमेंट सेक्शन जो इसीलिए ओपन कर रखा है, वहाँ पे आप लोग कमेंट नहीं करते। मैं यही कह रहा हूँ कि प्रेडिक्शन से रिलेटेड आप कोई भी फीडबैक, ओपिनियन, कंसर्न, क्लैरिफिकेशन चाहिए या रिक्वायरमेंट, कमेंट सेक्शन उसी के लिए तो है। नहीं नहीं तो बाकी कितने हैं जिन्होंने कमेंट सेक्शन ही डिसेबल कर रखा है, वो कमेंट सेक्शन में भी बर्दाश्त नहीं कर पाते अपने व्यूअर्स को। यहाँ मेरे पास आप लोग यू नो व्हाट्सएप तक पे पहुँच जाते हो, व्हाट्सएप कर करके प्रेडिक्शन मांग रहे हो, कॉल कर करके मुझे मिडिल ऑफ नाइट में कॉल्स आए कई बार, आधी रात को कॉल्स आती हैं। तो मेरा कमेंट सेक्शन है, उसे यूज़ कीजिए आप लोग। Whatever the case may be, see, I think they were a part of the series in, um, like, they were a part of the series when they were playing against Australia, weren't they? And they were playing at their own home. And just look at their performance. But yes, ये players होते तो या थोड़ा सा spark बढ़ जाता. The series would have become really interesting. And did you see that catch which Sai Sudarshan took? He could have been the next Phil Hughes. He could have been. Had those fingers not come in between. The ball was going to hit his neck. It was clearly visible. It might have hit the middle of the neck. Thanks to his fingers, Sai Sudarshan is still alive. Sai Sudarshan, that catch which he took. I mean, the shot was hit with brutal force, and the ball was going to hit his neck. And as a reflex action, his fingers came in between. It's not that he intentionally got the fingers in between, it was his reflex action, and his fingers saved his life. Today might have been a disastrous day in world cricket. It could have been a disastrous day in world cricket. A reflex action saved a cricketer's life. And it would have hit him with way more power than the way the ball had hit Phil Hughes. The strength and power of the shot was way more compared to the strength in that ball delivered by Sean Abbott. So Harmanpreet is injured, like she won't be playing the next match. Are you sure? Yeah, exactly. That is actually a very dangerous position. I remember Sarfaraz Khan. His name is Sarfaraz Khan, right? Yeah. So he was like being over smart. So what he did, he was trying to field in that position without the helmet. And Rohit Sharma said, हीरो नहीं बनने का, डोंट यू डेयर बी अ हीरो, एंड ही sternly told him to wear the helmet. Sometimes I even feel like, who invented this game? I mean, who invented this concept of playing, cricket with a deuce ball, this kookaburra ball? Who invented this concept? But yes, professional cricket exists because of this concept. Otherwise, you know, everyone would call himself an international cricketer. But you know, invention of cricket as a game is still fine. But even if you play with a rubber ball or a plastic ball or a Costco ball, still you are prone to injury. Cricket is such a dangerous game. And then you are playing with a kookaburra ball, a deuce ball, a corket ball, and you are standing at silly point. No wonder it's called the silly point. So Harmanpreet is playing, right? I was talking about a situation where she gets injured and gets out of the team. Because if she's playing, she will be the one who's doing the captaincy. The situation that I was talking about was uh, wherein Harmanpreet gets injured and gets ruled out, and maybe the captaincy gets handed over to Smriti Mandana. If Smriti becomes the captain, I think the cup is ours. If Smriti Mandana becomes the captain, the cup is ours. All right. Harmanpreet, see, what can I say? India's numbers are good this year, but it's Harmanpreet's jersey number that is the major hurdle. जर्सी नंबर इज अ हर्डल यार, मतलब with jersey number 5, you need, I mean, you really need the other numbers to be very very strong, but that's not the case, you know. Hi Asim, thank you for joining. So the core topic of this video was India versus West Indies, which is a disaster, which is a super flop, and rightly so, you know. I mean, a World Cup is going on, in women's cricket, and cricket is the game which is followed as a religion in our country. So we will be so biased that we will only show interest towards men's cricket and not women's cricket. I think that will be something which is very, very wrong. That will be, chauvinism. That will be chauvinism. Are Kavan, this West Indies team is a failure. It's a total failure. They won those two T20 World Cups, but that was a star-studded team. But see, real cricket is ODI and Test cricket. Okay, T20, that World Cup is something which is happening every 2 years, sometimes twice in 2 years. So what's more important is performing well in ODI and Test cricket. Let's not measure the success only by the number of World Cups a team has won. But if you look at their performance in ODIs and Test, I think pathetic. West Indies ruled cricket, just the way Australia did. Australia ruled for 2 decades. Australia is still ruling, but they are not, as invincible as they used to be. So Australia was invincible for a couple of decades. West Indies was too in the 70s and most part of the 80s. West Indies losing to Nepal 2-1. Yeah, I was just about to come to that. So West Indies was also invincible, for almost a couple of decades. Australia was invincible for a couple of decades. But if you look at Australia today, they are still hustling. They are still a dangerous team. They are still the ODI champions. But West Indies is just down and out. They are losing to Nepal. They are losing a series against Nepal. That has become the standard of the Windies. So no wonder this particular series is a flop. And yeah, I said something in today's video, that I really wish that someone steps up and creates a record. You have West Indies, come on, make some records, but you're not. And look at Jasprit Bumrah, he's playing both the games. Bumrah is playing, right? That is true, but India versus South Africa is in India, right? I think India will be touring New Zealand, but India versus South Africa will be played in India. I think. I don't know why you're saying tough batting conditions. Well, batting is generally probably India versus Sri Lanka is also there in this WTC cycle. That will obviously deter the chances of India. But two all is still commendable because we were expecting 5-0 in favor of England. So from there, if we achieved 2 all, and that something which could have been 4-0 because the two matches that India lost, like India was very close to winning. England actually snatched both of those matches from the jaws of defeat. So there was a chance, like for India to win it 4-0, but still 2 all is actually a great result because people were speculating it to be 5-0 in favor of England. So tough times ahead. I think Australia will be coming to India. India will be going to New Zealand. South Africa will be coming to India. So tough ask. Are we playing Bangladesh also? Probably yes. And shortly, in quite a few days, even Pakistan versus South Africa is about to begin, and that will be really interesting, I must say. And South Africa are the defending champions. See, nobody expected. See, several miracles have happened. I mean, several, first timers have occurred this year. RCB winning the IPL, South Africa winning the WTC. You know, maybe India wins Women's World Cup. India can actually, but if Harmanpreet keeps on playing with that jersey number on, which adds up to five, it will be very difficult. Smriti Mandana will be the best choice. Best choice for captaincy. You know, probably if Nepal is playing so good, even they might have qualified for the T20 World Cup because I heard that Zimbabwe have qualified, and the neighboring country will be in a lot of tension after that because they lost to Zimbabwe in 2022 World Cup, right? I'm not sure about the SA series. I'm not sure whether the series against South Africa is away or at home. Okay, all right. It's at home. Okay. So if it's at home, I don't think it would be so difficult. I think India will be playing New Zealand, and it would be a great opportunity, give to return back the favor. But probably we are playing only two tests against New Zealand in New Zealand. So let's let's be gunning for 2-0 instead of 3-0 because even 2-0 will be considered a proper revenge against the Kiwis because it were the Kiwis who actually prevented us from reaching the WTC finals, who blocked our path, who blocked our way. Well, these days, NZ versus India has actually become a tougher contest for India because of whatever happened last year. India played really good cricket down under against the Aussies. 3-1, yes, the result was 3-1, but India did not, lose any of the matches badly. They did give a good fight. In one or two instances, they just missed by a whisker. They just missed crossing the line just by a whisker. But against New Zealand, we are playing at home and we got bundled for 46. I don't think that is something you know, which could be let go of. That is something which is pardonable. I don't think so. And it was that series that, cost us the WTC 2025. Otherwise, we had the maximum chances. Prior to the series against New Zealand, I think it was almost obvious that we will reach the WTC finals. It was almost obvious. So focusing on Test cricket is still something which is inevitable and something which must be prioritized at any point in time whatsoever. But for the time being, let's focus on the Women's Cricket World Cup. Alright, because our girls need our support and these things do play a role. If these girls, you know, do understand that the entire nation is watching them and the entire nation, millions and billion people are with you, that will surely boost their performance. That will truly boost their performance. So let's do our bit. Let's at least watch these matches, at least the matches of India. Often I've heard girls and women say that there's so much of gender bias in sports and women don't get the opportunity. When women are getting the opportunity, are you even watching them? That's my question to the girls and women, who advocate women empowerment in sports. You are advocating women empowerment in sports. You are bajawing the Indian cricket fans who watch only men's cricket, left, right, and center. You are bashing them left, right, and center. But you yourself are not watching the Women's Cricket World Cup. What kind of a what kind of a hypocrisy is this? What kind of irony is this? So please cheer for the girls. It's very important for the growth of sports in our country. If our girls win, I'm telling you, if these girls win the World Cup, I mean, that will be something revolutionary for the females in our country, for the women in our country. That will be revolutionary, not only for women's cricket, but you know, from an overall perspective, it will be revolutionary. So please support them. The team is very strong. There are just certain hurdles for which there are solutions, but who's gonna tell them about it? Anyway, so I think I can wind up, this session for the time being. And thank you so much for being a lovely audience. Thank you for all the comments, Kavan, and whoever who joined this session. I will see you soon in the next video. Until then, take care. जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम, भारत माता की जय, सत्यमेव जयते, हिंदुस्तान जिंदाबाद. जय श्री राम, जय श्री श्याम, हर हर महादेव, गणपति बप्पा मोरिया. जय माता दी, जय भद्रकाली, जय श्री कृष्ण.